All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's the DMV Wave Doctor located in Bowie, Maryland, honey. And today we're going to be discussing a few topics. One of it will be lace. I know that, and also the different types of hair wigs that are out there on the market today. This actually is our raw, because sometimes when a lot of people call us, they're trying to figure out what type of hair is the best and why is it that there are so many low grade different types of hair on the market today, and what is the purpose of buying a more expensive unit? When they got units out there for $100 and $200, okay, and I know some of y'all been looking at them because y'all be trying to bring them to the weave doctor's apothecary, okay? But girl, look at them edges, okay? Girl, look at them edges. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Yes, yes, Lord. Girl, I had to take an instant shot. I got a new phone. Weed Doctor has upgraded, y'all. So pretty much we want to just let you know about some of the different hairs on the market. A lot of the different hairs that and look at that skin, honey. Boop, boop. The Weave Doctor, now make sure that's one thing. The Weave Doctor has been using some of her different organic treatments on the face, especially at a time like this. It's like people's skin is starting to get a lot of bumps and acne. You have to make sure that you keep your exfoliation up. Make sure that if you suffer from acne, you might want to purchase like a facial steamer and try to use all natural different type of cleansers. Also, that is for your exact pH. You may want to check out going to an esthetician if you need more help. But especially, I know some of the tips that one of my clients as an esthetician told me was to make sure that one always does exfoliation against at least once or twice a week. It's good to use cloth mask, and it's also good to use masks that are disposable. A lot, especially, so make sure you're not wearing these masks long term, because in the end you will end up breathing down this bacteria into your system and creating different types of infections, and we do not want that. So anyway, let's get on back to this hair tip and just education. Hair education 101 with the Weave Doctor today, okay? Oh, girl, and my eyelash is itching. That's what happens when you put all these long, beautiful shaclangulas on your eye. Your eye just be itching. Okay, I'm still feeling cute, though, even though I don't have any makeup on. So anyway, there are a lot of different units out on the market. Many of the units there are within the $100 to $200 range. Most people are probably buying those from overseas, and that is a more lower grade quality of hair. A lot of the wigs actually that I see, they say that they're 130 density. However, many of them look very fine and thin, and many of them do not hold curl at all. Now I have seen a couple of times, I have seen a couple clients, they may have some units that they might have spent a little bit more extra on. I guess maybe not the most least expensive ones, and their hair was a little bit better. However, I have seen that if you have a specific head shape, for example, if you got a big head, okay, and if you got a big head, honey, child, your friends done told you, your family members have girl, everybody been telling you got a big blockhead all your life, okay, and if you try to buy some of these custom units online, you're going to be sad, because I've had so many of y'all do this. Y'all bring these wigs to the shop, and your big head just won't, girl, it just don't work. Your lace front, baby edges be all the way back here, and then y'all try to make me squeeze it down. Then you wonder why the unit keeps pulling back. Okay, it keep going back and forth and back and forth. And then also on top of that, a lot of y'all are getting these units, like again, if they're too small, you will not be able to put in a ponytail. So pretty much you have bought this unit thinking that you're going to put in a high ponytail and all these different things, and you're not going to be able to do none of that, honey, okay? None of that, okay? And then also, I've seen other women that had the little pea heads, because I got a little pea head to a certain extent. Now I've always have a longer forehead, child, okay? That's why so many people be thinking I'm from the land of Somali, of Eritrea, because my forehead is so big, okay? Well, it might not be that big, but it's big, it's large enough might be larger than, the average individual. But I'm okay with that. But so pretty much, now back onto these lace wigs. When you're buying these wigs, so it's a lot of things that's going out there. Also, there's a lot of fake news out there. We know Trump is going out the office. Okay, so some of y'all, so y'all know all about that fake news, okay? But this is actually, Trump used to be saying it's fake news, and some of it actually was true. But in this case, it actually was a fake news. They're advertising these units as if they are 100% glueless. In fact, a lot of times that is not so necessarily. It really depends on the size of your head, if the unit is able to fix your head, and also if you're dealing with any type of alopecia. So I hope we got over that. This may end up being a longer video than what I thought, okay? And also with some of the different units, so that's the one thing for the ones that are inexpensive, the hair quality. So generally the units are not going to last you a long time. Most of those people that I've seen that buy those units, within 2 to 3 months, that wig is looking a mess, okay? All right. And so the other thing is that now with the more expensive units that you might be purchasing from a stylist or from a third party, not directly from where some of these people are getting the Chinese hair, the cheaper factories that are trying to market to just the average day people. Some of these other companies, they're actually the people where we get our hairs from. A lot of times they are dealing with salons and different people like that, who are into the wholesale business. So they are offering us a better quality. So the units that you'll be purchasing online at a lower rate generally will not match the same exact units that your hairstylist is able to give to you on a general basis. And that's why some of y'all be having them. I had one lady that the other day, she thought she knew she was talking about how she had all this silk top and all that stuff, and she was trying to flaunt to the weed doctor. Girl, and that head was looking like a carpet. Okay? So don't be coming up in here thinking you got a little facts. A little facts when you don't got the full picture, baby. Okay? All you got is a small glimpse, okay? So yeah. So anyways, so it's best, if I would say, to purchase your unit through an actual stylist. Because these are, when you're selling these in the different countries, people that's overseas, a lot of different companies, when they're selling to us, they are making sure that it's ensuring a certain amount of quality. They have different tests that can tell you how many, some companies even can tell you how many times this hair has been shampooed. What color level can this hair go to? And that's another thing. Some of y'all saying bring these cheaper units to the hair salon and you want me to dye them. However, depending on the quality, we would not be able to do that, baby. Okay? So stop asking the weave doctor. The answer is no. Okay? Okay, and so those are some of the different things with the custom units. The units that's offered to the individuals through the salon. And a lot of times, some of these different ladies that are boutiques, they're able to get a more high quality lace than a lot of the others that's on the market. Like I've seen, like a lot of these companies also, because you guys don't know any better, like it will say HD and transparent. However, when you get it, it'll be a regular brown lace. And some of you guys are looking to get this certain look, but if you do not spend the appropriate amount of money, then you're not gonna get that same look. And now this is another thing. The weave doctor is going back and forth. I'm trying to hold my sisters down that like to stay in this, and the price range are pretty much where it's $600 or less. However, I will let you guys know that most of the units, if you're looking to have the thinnest amount of lace, where the lace is really blending into your scalp and you're trying to get a higher grade Brazilian, because these things, you can interchange different hairs when you're creating a unit. So you might have that HD unit, but you may got some $2 hair, okay? May got some $2 hair in the back, or your lace will be good, and the actual quality of the hair may not be that good. So just so many different variables when you're trying to pick out hair. So anyways, back what I was saying. And that's like I had one girl, I was telling people off yesterday about our young African American queens who are under the age of 9 twerking to vulgar music. And I said something about that. I used to be a cheerleader and did a liturgical dance. But at the same time, I think there is a level of respect that a parent must have for themselves and for their children. So, she was saying, well, girl, that's why, some of them pictures, I can see some of your lace. She was joking on me, but little did she know the weed doctor already know that. Okay? And that's because it's different types of lace. Not everyone is willing to invest to get the more transparent lace. If you're looking to get the more transparent lace, now this one, we actually got this. Now, I did not even bleach this. I don't have nothing underneath. This is the Indian hair. So, and also it has a lot to do with how each company is different. Say like this company, they use single knots. Some of these, like I remember I purchased when a lot of my vendors had got kind of messed up because of the pandemic. And, a lot of them, they were running out of stuff. So I had to go to, I already had me my favorite HD lace person. However, with the new HD lace, baby, they was putting triple and quadruple knots in one hole. Okay, it was like bump, bump, bump. How many y'all remember that song by Marion? Baby, turn around. Let me see this as it about to go bump, bump, bump. All right. So, yeah, baby, it was bump, bump, bump all throughout that lace front. Okay. And that's something that you don't want to have. So, it's just so many different things. So pretty much when you start to get a transparent lace, really the HD lace, that's the thinnest lace. And especially after they pluck and customize that unit. Girl, when they pluck it and customize it, girl, and depending if you have the right vendor, a lot of times the hair is just going to lay naturally. Baby, your hairstyle's not going to be stressing, trying to wait on her blessing, trying to do your hair. Because that's another thing. The weed doctor probably about to stop letting y'all bring these nappy-headed frontals to the salon. They got all them quadruple bundlets up in the front. Some of it look like a straight-up carpet sitting on your hairline. And then you want me to pluck that stuff out. Negative, okay? Yeah, so pretty much those units that are starting up in the $700 range and more, generally those units, they are not using the standard inexpensive hair that's out in the market, probably within the 5 and 7 day hair. Generally their hair is probably going to be better, probably Peruvian. Like I have one of my clients, that unit was probably in the mid 700s to 800s, and that hair, girl, is Peruvian. It's been over a year and a half, and she's only had to replace that frontal, I think like once. I don't know if it was twice. She only had to replace that frontal once. And that is all about purchasing the right type of hair and unit. So, and some of these people, they just be buying these units all the time, thinking that, that they're going to be, satisfied. But really, they probably end up spending more money in the long run. And then lastly, for the more, girl, this for the Beyonce. Okay, this for the Beyonce divas. The Gucci hair, okay? Now, the step above that, I would say definitely would be the raw, unprocessed hair. And anytime, especially you pay more when you get a stylist to construct that unit to your specification. So that is also additional, and so is the customizing. But with those raw hairs, baby, and like these raw, girl, look at these raw hairs. This is raw temple engine and hair straight cut up off the factory on the ground, okay? This come from a young lad. She probably is between the ages of 7 and 12 years old. This long horse looking like hair, baby. Girl, y'all ain't ready for this hair? Okay. All right. Take a girl like this hair. I can't wait, honey. I'm going to be looking cute, baby. When I post this, girl, this thumbnail going to be looking cute. So anyways, when you get to that level, with the exclusive level, that's probably up to the $900, $1,000 or more. It's even people selling these units $1,500, $2,000. Really depends on the stylist, the quality that they're able to ensure. And some people, now some people do want to do our stylists just bumping up the price. Not necessarily. A lot of time, in most cases, I find now there are some tricksters out there. In most cases, if they're selling that unit for $1,000 or $1,500. That unit probably is a raw hair. The hair is unprocessed. It is not that skimp hair. A lot of y'all that's buying them $100 wigs, girl, you got bull's hair. You worried about the corona, babe. You got corona in your head. Okay? Corona come from animals. Y'all got that picking pork pine chop wig hair up in your head. What else type of hair? You got them horses, girl. I think they said horses got the corona. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you got all them different animals. And then another thing, and you're not going to believe this, a lot of the hair that's within the five, that processed hair. Now, I'm not sure about the Peruvian, but I know and a lot of those lower grades hair, guess what they getting their hair from, baby? And especially during a time like this, from the hospital. Okay. And okay, they getting it from the hospital after people have died. They're getting these hairs. They are from sick, unhealthy people. So, and I'm not trying to scare you guys, but I'm trying to educate you, girl. That when you spend the money, baby,